All right, and we are live, and we are here to do a talking thing. Today, we are going to be talking about moments in gaming. This time, it's personal. Basically, we're going to be talking about moments in games that we had with our friends, our families, and basically specialized moments that are unique to us. Today, we have on the couch the snow sheep right here. There he is. And then we also have Krister as well. There he is.
Hey, howdy, hey, y'all.
And
Glad to be here.
yeah, today we'll be doing the same format as last time. Basically, we'll just kind of go back and forth of naming games of moments we had. Who wants to kick us
Yay!
off, or do y'all want me to kick us off?
Go ahead, Mr. Host.
All right, I'll start off with a very interesting moment that was between me and CK. It was in Silent Hill Homecoming. We'd been playing for a little bit, and we got into this hellish point where where the walls basically peel off and like all the monsters show up. And I came down this hallway, and I turned, and the second I turned, there was this figure of this little kid, and he bolted off to the side, and I'm like, oh shit, I saw that. CK, on the other hand, sees this and he's like, oh my god! Grabs the pillow off of my bed and starts hitting me like, there's a thing over there! And I'm like, I fucking see it! What is wrong with you? I get it. Like,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was just
here too. Yeah,
it was just a
yeah.
moment that I will never forget just because like it was like all intense. I'm all like, okay, all right, I don't want to die. I gotta find this kid. We're looking for him, and then okay, I think that's him. I think I got. Oh my god, why?
Yeah.
Like CK made it
Oh,
scarier than it had to be. Like it was a pretty like,
yep.
oh yeah, there was a little, oh, there's a thing there. Okay, cool. But no, CK took it to the next fucking level. Like,
Did you even find out was that thing dangerous, or did it even come back?
no, it wasn't dangerous. It was just something that was guiding us where to go. That's all it was.
Ah, really?
Yes, that's all it was doing. It was just guiding us. It was just like, go here.
Oh, I don't think I ever knew that either. Oh
Oh.
my gosh, yeah, oh, Silent Hill. I haven't really played them except with you that little bit, and it's like, boy, it does excel at being like so tense. It's just like something pops up. It's like we're gonna die,
And like he wasn't
and it
even
wasn't even.
playing.
Yes, it wasn't even that close to us either.
No,
It
it
was,
was a good distance away. I had full
yeah,
health. I
it
had a
was.
weapon.
Yep, I remember that one. That's like, yep, I remember that one.
Oh, so that's definitely one of my first picks that I had to go with.
Hmm.
Snow Sheep, would you like
Oh
to go?
boy.
Um, yeah. One of my favorite gaming moments is when Charles, you and I used to play Left 4 Dead a lot, and we actually started getting really, really good at the game. So we were just able to fly through levels on like advanced, and we actually got pretty good at them, so we could beat some of the levels on expert. Not really flying through them, but we're like, you know what? Let's change it up a little bit. So we used to turn the all the music off.
Oh God, yes. I still do that.
I do too. So, in the if none of y'all, if for those of you that haven't played Left 4 Dead, you get music cues like when the swarms of zombies come and attack you, or when certain special zombies come and attack you, and especially the tank. He's got a pretty distinct song when it's coming around. With no other music on, everything just shows up. so, so you're like walking through a hallway. Suddenly you're just swarmed by zombies. Your whole screen's falling and you're dead. Like, all
Yep.
right, well that was fun.
Yep. That was always because like there was like that small little cue like before the horde would happen, and
Yeah,
not having the music there, you're just like, oh, oh my God.
yeah. It's just instant. Or you're walking around, all of a sudden you hear the tank's footstep. You're like, oh well, crap. And then you get whacked across the screen. You get whacked across the level.
Oh,
And the worst is like it's like really quiet and you just hear the you're like, oh, there's a witch. God damn it.
Yeah, yeah, forget. Yeah, the witch has a certain cue too, and yeah, you just hear her crying off in the distance. Like, well, damn.
It's like we're all gonna die.
you, maybe sooner than we'd like. It's like, man, I wish I would have known that was coming. Oh, wait.
Oh right, the game has it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. I remember y'all were freaking good at Left 4 Dead. It'd get to the point where like in the level you're like, I'm gonna go spawn the witch real quick. I'm gonna go take care of it. Like I'm pretty
I have the shotgun. I'm good to go.
yeah.
The other thing about Left 4 Dead is that the AI, the director as they call it, would it learns. So like as you're progressing through the game, it'll alter how it spawns things. It'll spawn things in a certain way to give you more of a challenge.
And it fucked us.
Man, I swear the thing remembers us because, you know, we were playing it on Xbox when we were doing all that. And now we're trying to play it on PC and we're getting fucked. This thing remembers us.
Like, we opened the
It's
safe
absolutely
door
awkward.
and, like, go out the safe door and, like, take 2 steps and it's like, tank. It's like, what? No, that shouldn't be here already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you open the safe room door and a hunter like comes through the safe room at you like, oh okay, that's
You're like,
alright.
that's fair game. Thanks, Preach. Love it. Or like that one time when it fucking, I swear, Krister, it spawned 2 hunters near us. Like it was like, hunter, got it, hunter again. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you thought I was just sitting one hunter.
It's not a thing.
Gosh. Yeah.
This shouldn't be a
Just
thing.
Watching all the stream the one with all the was it Zoidbergs or whatever. And just like in a single room, there'd just be like literally 100 of.
You just whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh,
I love the mods.
That's the fun thing about PC is you can have all these different mods on it now. The community streams or the community made mods, and one of my favorites is it's a combo that I found by accident. It changes the hunter into a xenomorph from Aliens, which one is just awesome. But
Terrifying.
it sounds like Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Like
So, I'm just coming around a corner right here.
Like, I kind of want to change mine to that just because, like, I want to hear that. I want to experience that because mine is Kermit the Frog for the hunter. And
Yeah.
so, like, you'll just hear, I will find you and I will kill you. And then you shoot and just, "Ah!"
There's so many good mods.
And the tank being Shrek and you get
Shrek.
All Star.
Yeah, that's absolutely terrifying. Yep.
Oh man, that was a good one. CK, you want to take one?
Yeah, sure. So my first one is gonna be Rock Band 1.
Ooh.
So
oh shit, where does it go?
So basically Char's Doctor got it first, and we got the whole band kit.
Well, we kind of all got it together. Remember, we all kind of pulled our money.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. The night we first got it and played it on his Xbox, we probably played it for like 6 hours straight.
Oh yeah.
And it was me, you, and Snow Sheep. You were there, right? You played bass.
Yep. Snow Sheep was there and James was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were kind of switching on and off, and Char's Doctor had to take a lot of the singing burden, but there's a lot of Weezer that night. But boy, it was just a blast. And like I said, we probably played for 5 or 6 hours straight, and we saw the song list like before we played the game, and there was one particular song we were out to get.
Oh,
we were
yeah.
on a mission, and if you've played Rock Band, the campaign mode, it takes you through different cities, different venues and cities, and then our band hit Chicago, and then like Char's Doctor and I exchanged this look. We're like,
We know. We
Like-
know.
Yep. And then lo and behold, I think we play a set, and I think the encore to that set is Dead on Arrival by Fall Out Boy, one of our just favorite songs, period. Like the song we were out for. Oh yeah. And boy, that was Man, just puts a
Ooh.
smile on my face.
We
just
played the
thinking of
shit
that.
out of that song after we got
Yeah, I
it.
think we had to play it like 7 times in a row because we were all like, I want to play it on this instrument.
Now I
Like,
want
I
to
want
play
to
it
be
on this.
keyed on bass. Yeah. Like, I want to sing it. Yeah.
Charles, you and I fought off the drums all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, we
No,
did.
that night in particular, and bless Charles Doctor's mom. She was
Oh
there
my
at
god.
the house the whole time, and she didn't complain at all. She just would come out, get something in the kitchen, just be like, well, they're having a good old time, aren't they?
Well, at least they're not doing drugs and raping people. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
She would absolutely walk out like, "You guys are losers."
Yeah.
That's literally what she would say.
That woman would
Yeah,
tolerate
there we go.
so much from
Yeah,
us.
it's true story, actually true story.
Those guys are dorks. Yes, but they're my dorks.
My dorks. Yeah, yep.
I
Oh
also
my
remember
gosh.
though that night we broke the strum. Like the strum died on us because we had played so much that
Yep.
night
Uh-huh.
that by the end of the night we had to switch over to a Guitar Hero guitar because the Rock Band
Yeah.
one's like I can't strum anymore. You guys keep playing. Stop.
Yeah. I know. That's true also. Now that you mention it, I remember that too. But, oh boy. Yeah, I remember like the aching my fingers. It ached so good.
You're just like,
But
this
that
is a
was,
good moment.
yeah, so much fun.
Oh yeah, just that I remember distinctly that look the second it was like Chicago, you and me. It was like anime, just
Yeah.
like we know what this means. We know who's from
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that
it
was a
for
good
me.
one.
Numero uno.
Then I had to go with another one that kind of involves all of us because it's going to be kind of broken up into multiple moments. And that would have to be Halo 3.
Yep. Good
Oh, the memories we have made playing this game with each other. Just the
Yep.
multiple times we have just done multiplayer with all of us, the different LAN parties, all of it. But some of my key ones I have to remember is there was one time that I was playing CK and I just so happened to watch him just go, he spawned right in front of me. And I had the shotgun and I was just up top from him. So basically he was down below and I was at a top or upper area from him. And I just ran, jumped, and as soon as I jumped and landed in front of him, just pulled the trigger and just kept running. And CK just jumps and is like, "What? What was that?" And I was like, "It was me," and I just took off running. And at the time, they released the thing where we could record stuff and go back and see it. So
Yep.
I went back and watched CK's perspective, and literally, all you see is like my foot come into this camera frame for like a split second, and then a flash,
Yeah.
and like that's it.
I remember watching that video. I remember that one.
And like that's all you see and from his perspective is a foot and then a flash, and he had just spawned.
Yep.
And
I
like
think
we're,
we
what was that?
But the video even showed like your previous death, and like, it showed the countdown spawn, and 3, 2, 1, and it boop, and it's like.
Yep. I think we even like titled that video like it's like damn ghosts or something.
Yeah,
like that,
it was
or-
like damn ninjas.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, gosh. Oh man. Oh, the Halo 3 memory.
Oh man, and then just like the times we've all gone just through like the multiplayers, and I remember distinctly getting to a really high ranking. I think I was at like 45 or something like that when I was playing online. And at one point, like I just kept getting fucked over so hard, and I looked over at you two and I'm like, is this what it's like to play me? And you both just deadpan look at me, yes. I'm like,
Easy
mm,
answer.
sorry. I was like, God, these guys are dicks. Is this what it's like to play me? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, my bad.
Mhm.
And then
Yep.
I have one more moment that, CK, you fucker. So, it was one of the maps.
Which one this is?
Oh god, I think it started with a G. Oh, the name is now gonna drive me insane. But you could drop down, and then right next to where you could drop down, you could actually go up this little teleport thing.
Yeah.
Well, CK was walking down this other pathway to come into that room, and from his perspective, he walks in. There's nothing there. He turns back, and I am just standing there with a hammer in my hand, and I just kind of do this like little smirk of like, ah, you're fucked. CK doesn't shoot, throw a grenade, engage in any way. He literally pivots, 180s, and bolts. And I just remember thinking like, I wasn't expecting a run. Get back here! And I had to take off after him with the fucking hammer.
Yeah.
But it was just the fact that he's like, you weren't there!
Yeah, just pure survival instinct took over.
Fight or flight kicked in, and flight definitely took over on that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just, yep, he just emerges with that hammer, and the Halo 3 hammer is, it's a thing. Oh my gosh, I remember that. I remember the fear that I felt on that day. And even to this day, I feel justified with my actions.
I still feel right for running. I feel good. I feel good.
Yep. Oh gosh, he was so deadly with those shotguns and that hammer, and the sword.
It's like right away.
Yep.
So that'll be
I am
that'll
glad
be
you
mine.
brought that one up.
What you got, Snow Sheep?
So, on Call of Duty Ghosts, there was this map called, I think it was just called Castle, something like. Basically, in one corner of the map, there's this large castle, and then outside of it, there's like a little grassy area and like a town on the other side. And in the game mode Domination, you have to capture 3 different points that are placed around the map. And there's one in the town, there's one in the satellite, and then there's one inside the castle. And so what my friends and I would always do, we'd always have a full party of 6 on Call of Duty. And we would take the town and the satellite and trap the other team in the castle and just pick them off. We were camping. We would just pick them off as they came out of the castle. There was 3 ways in. There's a front door and then like 2 side doors, so we would just spawn, or just camp at all 3 of them and just pick them off one by
Nice.
one as they came out. And oh man, we would empty servers. It was so much fun though. Oh man.
I was about to say that would be hilarious to be like if you could hear their voices too. Just they were probably saying a lot of unpleasant words about you.
Oh, I guarantee.
Son of a
I guarantee
bitch! Motherfucker! God damn it!
They were probably.
Anytime we would get that map, none of us would go negative. We were all fine.
Kill me if you dare.
Yeah. Probably saying unpleasant things about your mother.
Oh.
I mean, justifiably so.
I mean, we are spawn killing them, so.
We were absolutely 100% spawn trapping them.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Yeah. Yep. And it's one of your top moments. You're like, I was greatness.
And on the off chance that we usually played on hardcore, on the off chance that we had some rando with us and not a full party, if they would ever try to go run down to the castle, we'd pick them off.
Nope,
You're
don't be
a
stupid.
teammate.
Boom.
Oh.
like my buddy Cody's like, hey, Snow Sheep, team kill that guy. Pop.
What was it, like mafia stuff? Gino, hit the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. He's going in the castle. Get him.
Get him.
Oh.
Don't forget the cannolis. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
Yeah. Good stuff.
What you got, TK?
All right. Well, if my number 1 was Rock Band 1, I'm gonna say my number 2 is Rock Band 2.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow.
Do love the rock bands. In particular, Rock Band 2 was it had a trophy, or I mean, I played on PlayStation achievement. It could be called the Bladder of Steel. So if you're unfamiliar with that, that's playing the whole set list, like all the songs on the disc, in one sitting. Like you literally could not pause, or there were no breaks. There was just
Mm-hmm.
the little like 10 seconds where they're like, you are now playing this song.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, this is another one with Charge Doctor, and this was actually over at my house this time. I remember I called him, and it was I think it was like a Saturday, and it was like 10 o'clock in the morning when we started. I'm like, I want to do this. Like, I want the trophy, and of course he was game for it. And we played. I think we played on bass the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I guess like TLDR, we did it, but there were certainly conflicts involved. I guess in particular, like,
Oh.
uh-oh. Anyway, I guess,
Oh.
but in particular, I guess the biggest moment was Master Exploder by Tenacious D, and Charge Doctor had this one. I can't remember if it fell to you or if you volunteered for it, but I mean it's probably like in the top 5 most difficult songs, just bar none, in the game. It was one of those we were like, we knew it was coming. We're like, we're gonna have to tackle this sooner or later, and we did. But Charge Doctor did it. But boy, it was a roller coaster, let's say. And oh yeah, if you fail, you bust. Like that's your run.
Yep.
And we had been playing for probably like 2 or 3 hours at that point, probably like 2 hours or something. And I mean, we were pretty exhausted already, but he frickin' like he went like within his soul and found it within him to pass that song. And I can't remember if I actually kissed him, but I definitely
No.
like I felt the desire to kiss him in that moment.
Oh, I'm glad I know that you didn't kiss me, but
Yeah, but
'cause
yeah, that one, and then just actually doing it is like the the highest high, but also the biggest like relief. Just like it's over.
because if you mind if I interject on how I remember it,
Uh-huh.
was that I actually showed up late. You had already been
you?
doing so for a while, and you just sent me a message saying, I'm doing this, and I was like, cool, I'm coming over.
Oh,
And I came over around the time that you were getting to Master Exploder. And so I was like, ooh,
okay.
let me get a song in. And you're like, yeah, it's Charles. He knows what he's doing. And I had forgotten that you had a slight delay on your TV.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And I started playing, and the meter just started dropping and dropping, and then started flashing red. And I was like, oh, fucking no, fuck. And then I was like, wait, there's a small delay. Think. Good, got it. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, now we got it. And then we slowly brought it back up to at least halfway yellow for like the next song, because like I had fucked up so much through the first part of that song. And it was just the fact that I actually pulled it back.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Now that you are right. You came in a little later, and because I now remember, I'm like I was like really relieved. I'm like, okay, like
Yeah, because you'd been doing it for a while and you needed a break, and I was like, yeah, I got this next song.
Yeah,
It's fucking
that's
Master
right.
Exploder on bass.
Now that you say that, I like I definitely bit off more than I can chew starting it.
Yeah, because we've done it a few times though, so it's like,
yeah, we did on the other games.
because like I mean, I'll take my next one to lead into that, because it is Bladder of Steel. When we did it at my apartment with I was rooming with Jason.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was a good day.
It wasn't really that we finished the Bladder of Steel thing that I remember distinctly. It was the songs after we did it. And I remember singing Journey on Expert, and I got like 80 something % on it, and I was just like, That is the best I will ever do on this song. I am.
Yeah.
This is it. That's it. I'm dropping the mic. I'm done. Cause
Yeah.
like we were so like I don't want to play another instrument. Well, we could sing. Yeah, we could sing. All right, let's sing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
Oh man, that game has some highs, good moments.
I loved some Rock Band. Like those good times. Like I hate that you have to like get like the newest edition and then also get like rivals on top of it if you want to play with your friends online and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you have to like port over all of your old downloaded songs. I didn't even bother.
Oh, we had so many downloaded songs.
Yeah. I'm just like, you know what? I'll just hang on to my PlayStation 3.
I
Oh gosh.
also remember at one point when they had Green Day Rock Band,
Hmm.
and you and I were just
Yeah.
like crushing it. And then we decided to go back to regular Rock Band, and we're like, why are all these songs so much harder to sing? And I was like, well,
Yeah.
because Green Day Rock Band is just one person. We're not having to sing
Yeah.
all these people. It's like,
Uh-huh.
oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's how music works.
Got it. There's a parking spot there. Oh, did you look at
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah. It's an inside joke.
Ah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I had a tag on with Rock Band too because that was
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
That was choice.
Excellent. Excellent.
Snow sheep.
Uh, one of mine is I think it was Saints Row 3. And this was it took me and one of my coworkers. It was a joint effort that we actually platinumed this game.
Oof.
Not necessarily a hard platinum by any stretch of the means, but
Oh really?
yeah, it's actually quite easy, but it was because it was just such a joint effort. We had dumped just so much time into it. You know, we'd go after work and just sit there for hours and playing this game, and you know, because it's such an open world sandbox game, it was almost a miracle that we actually platinumed it, because you know, 90% of those games you just run around and do everything you're not supposed to do in this game.
Yep.
Don't kill this countryside. Kills countryside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go to that island. Goes to the island anyway.
Yeah.
There's no way for you to get to this island. Finds way to get to island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Those games
Pretty
are
much.
fun. Those games are fun when you platinum it because you don't really realize how far you've gotten until you look at the trophy list and you're like, I just only have like 2 trophies to go. It's like, might as well just do this.
Yeah, it's like might as well just power through it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially so like a couple of them are like, you know, collect all the whatevers. It's like
Yeah.
there's like 150 of them.
Oh, don't talk to me about that. I've done the Batman Riddler trophies.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? There's no way to find out which one I'm missing.
It's a hidden one.
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah. It's like find some like guide map. Like okay, I got that one. 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 I got that one.
Check, 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 check. Fuck.
Like all the meanwhile, like you're having to go to the place to check it off.
Nice. So did y'all get the platinum?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
Rad.
Yeah, that was a good moment when we were like, hey.
You do the last thing and just goes, you did it. Oh shit, we did it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like bling, like hey,
Hey.
oh shit, look at that.
We're having a moment right now.
But I think it was one of those. I think it was like we had almost planned out that for when the platinum actually popped, it'd be like 3 or 4 trophies in a row, and then the platinum. So it was like, wait, there it is.
Builds up.
Get that anticipation going.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I like that.
best. The best.
Choice. Very choice.
Yeah.
Alright, CK, what you got?
All right. So believe this one. actually doesn't involve Rock Band. And it doesn't
Ooh.
involve anyone on this podcast either. Whoa.
Ooh.
This one was I'm gonna go back to the Call of Duty well.
Ooh.
That Snow Sheep opened up earlier. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, this was when it first came out. I played on PlayStation 3, and I played through all of the Spec Ops mission co-op with my little brother. So I mean that was just special, just playing something with my little brother. And back in the day, he was real good at Call of Duty, and I was mainly just
Now he
motivated to
sucks.
get
No,
the
I'm just kidding.
yeah. I was just motivated to get the trophies. I'm like, you know, it's like, well, you're already like halfway through, we can do this co-op one to get the trophy, sure. But oh, and I think you had to do it all on veteran.
Oof.
But so boy, it was. I mean, Spec Ops. It was like, I think it was like 70 missions, and it was like one of the most challenging things I've ever done. And I was doing it with him, but boy, we just had a blast. Like I just freaking loved it. And we just like had like so many of these moments where we're like, we just won by like the skin of our teeth, or like one of us would just like pull out an epic moment or something.
That moment of, go on without me. Just finish the fucking mission.
Yeah. Yep. That, like, the last mission I think is like, you gotta go all the way to this helipad, and then you gotta defend the helipad, and they're sending like these, like, I think like the ultimate enemy is called like the Juggernaut, and they're basically like, they're like dudes that like have full body Kevlar on, and it takes like, if you don't have like a 50 cal or something, like it's gonna be a pretty rough time for you. And like it just sent like 10 of those at us, and like I still really can't believe we did it. It was just one of those where, like in movies, you kind of like there's all this killing, and then like after it's all over, like they're just kind of like walking around looking at all the bodies and like all the violence that just happened, and you're kind of like, whoa. And it's like after that mission, it was just kind of like that, like it's like we just did this, like this happened.
It's like that moment if you're like living those characters' lives, you just be like, do you ever stop and think about what we do in a day and just go like, wow.
Yep. But
so much violence.
Man. Yep. Just look back on those so fondly. The Spec Ops missions.
Nice. I'm glad you had one with your brother on that one. That was a good one. I liked it.
Yeah. It's really neat, and I mean, I guess seems like one of the common themes is fun with friends in our top moments.
Cause I got one myself. That was actually with I was playing and my dad helped me with this. And this moment, like, I will never forget because it was in Resident Evil Code Veronica, and I was playing it on the Dreamcast. So like, when I first got it, it was like, Dreamcast, yay, I'm gonna play it. And so I was playing the fuck out of this game. And I finally got to this one point where you were Chris Redfield, and you have to go to Antarctica to go save Claire. And you're having to go through the facility, and I got to this one puzzle that I was just like, I could not figure out the fucking combination. Like, I was sitting there for at least a good hour and a half, just like, no, fuck, go back to the little article thing. Like, I thought this would be the puzzle. What the hell? My dad just walks in, looks over at the TV. What you doing? I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. Like, I have no idea what's going on. And he just looks at it and goes, try doing ace, king, spade, heart. What the fuck? Whatever. Did it. And sure enough, as soon as I do it, this thing's open up. So I put the cube in. This whole tube opens. I'm just like, what? I just look over at him. The fuck? How did you even get that? And he was just like, I don't know. That's just kind of like suits of cards, like ace, then to king, and then in the suits they go from spades to hearts. So I was like, what? You know what? Whatever. It worked. Like, it just boggled my brain. I was just like, I have been here forever, and you just walk in and you just solve it.
Yeah, fatherly wisdom.
Right? But then he kind of like gives me like this look of like, how did you not figure it out? Like, what? I don't know. Like, how did you?
Oh, that is pretty classic your family.
Just like, how
Yeah.
did you not figure that out? Ah,
Yeah.
hinge.
Like, yeah, we need something that does this.
We need something that can like hold the pedal together, that like stays right here but allows us to do this, but it doesn't move. Do you two mean a hinge? Hinge.
Oh.
That was
That's
the dumbest I think I've ever felt.
yeah, that was gaming adjacent.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, we were trying to fix a Rock Band pedal because it had broken, but
Yeah.
oh my god, I'll never forget
It's a
that.
fun one. It's
Oof.
also funny. It's like you'll probably have to explain to the younger viewers what a Dreamcast even is.
Oh man, I know, because like that thing fucking died immediately as soon as PlayStation 2 dropped the next year.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I'm here. I
Yeah.
remember playing Code Veronica, Street Fighter. No, it wasn't Street Fighter. It was Mortal Kombat, Sonic, and Crazy Taxi Driver on the Dreamcast. Those were the only 4 games I remember playing on there. And I also mostly played the little Sonic Held thing. It was like a little Gigapet, basically.
Yeah. and
Played
it,
the
like,
shit out
went
of that.
inside the
Mhm.
controller, didn't it?
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah. It's so
Like,
bizarre.
I swear that controller was like the predecessor to the first Xbox controller.
Yeah, and it was like a loaf of bread too. I
Mhm.
mean, it was.
It was a chonky boy.
Yeah, it was a chunky boy.
Oh, I kind of wish I had pulled up a picture of that and just had it on the screen where I normally keep the video games. Just like, this is what a Dreamcast is, kids. You
Yep.
may not know what this is, but it was once an ancient relic.
Yep, you can play games on it. You can actually connect to the internet on it. Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Pretty
Code
fancy
Veronica.
back then.
What?
It's pretty fancy back then.
Yeah, back in
Yeah.
my day, that was fucking goddamn spectacular. But yeah, that was mine. Like, just my dad just coming in and just being like, "This, duh, fuck,
Yeah, duh.
duh. How'd you what?
God.
Eat the food, Tina. Go. What you got, Snow Sheep?
So to piggyback off of your one, it's related because it's the same situation, but it's in Resident Evil 4. And I added this one just now.
I was like, ah.
No, yeah, you made me think of this one just now. It was the same puzzle. It was just 2 different moments, but it was the same puzzle. It was one of those little little slide puzzles that you gotta slide the little pieces around and make a picture.
Uh-huh.
And this was at a we were having a LAN party. I think it was a LAN party. Anyway, yeah, it was a LAN party. So DJ, you were sitting there for like.
It was me and James sitting there for a while.
That was the second time. The first time it was you and I think it was you and CK. And you were both like, I don't know, and I'm like, here, let me try it. I just got it. And I was like, how'd you do that? It's like, well, you just slide the one in the middle and then make a circle.
I still don't. That still doesn't make sense to my brain.
the second time it was you and James. It's the same thing. Like you're just like, oh my god, Josh, here, just do it. And I was like you stood up. You went to stand up to go get a drink or something, and then like you got like halfway out of your chair, like got it. You're like, all right. You just slunk right back down in your chair.
Because I remember me and James almost getting into an argument over that, about how to do it, and like he wasn't getting it, I wasn't getting it, neither one of us was fucking getting it, but yeah, he was determined to yell at me about it, and I was gonna yell back at him because I wasn't gonna take that shit. And then just fucking here, Josh, and we just kept talking about it, and then did it. I mean, a little bit about my personality if you need it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so glad I had forgotten about that one.
Oh, yep. Sorry I didn't have the thingy for that one. I'll edit it and put it on there. Haha, editing.
Yep. Get it in post.
I'll get it in post.
Spontaneous moment.
CK?
All right. So this one actually doesn't really involve friends as much. I guess this one was more of a singular effort, but this is the original Pokemon Red and Blue, but just I mean, I guess one of the moments is just kind of the joy I felt first entering the world. It's just so hard to explain because I mean, there's now like been 20 other Pokemon games, and you always know that feeling when Professor blah 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 gives you a choice of Pokemon blah blah blah. But the very first time, and was it like 1998? You're doing it as a kid.
It's Professor Oak, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
he was
he's-
Oak, but
He's talking more about like
Yeah.
what the other professors as it just progresses as the formula has been
yeah,
created.
It's like,
I thought you were talking about like in Red
no,
and Blue.
no.
yeah, no. Oak is the OG.
Yeah, that's where you get the good
And,
feels.
Yeah, so just that feeling, the music's going, and it's just in black and white, and between that and like the first time you catch a Pokemon too, it's like you're just out there, and it like finally lets you move, and I don't know, just that first catch is just so special. Like
I
it's
caught
probably
a
just
Pidgey!
yeah, a stupid Pidgey, but
Oh,
you're
it's a
just
Pidgey
like
or like a Weedle.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn this fucking
But you're
Pidgey
like,
into a
"It's my
Pidgeotto.
Yeah, but you're like, it's my Pidgey.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna
and
name
that,
it
and then,
Spark.
that, and then just like my personal accomplishment with those two games. So I had a Game Boy. Like I had the old, like the original gray Game Boy, the brick,
Ooh,
and then
yeah.
I think my parents got like me and my siblings a Game Boy Pocket, kind of like to share, aka like
It was
okay,
yours.
here's a new here's a new toy, CK. But anyway, so moral of the story is I had two Game Boys, and I bought both Red and Blue and a link cable, and I did all the work, and I ended up catching all 150.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, it was a lot of work, but boy, I loved it.
Who fucking needs
I
friends? I had
loved-
two I had two Game Boys.
yeah, and a link cable, and it's like I didn't have to worry about making deals with people. I only screwed myself over once. Nah, just kidding.
And then I
Screwed
apologized
myself
right over.
Yeah, actually, I screwed myself over quite a bit. Just like
I
trading a Squirtle for a Caterpie is never a good trade. But yeah, just catching all 150, and I mean now it's kind of I mean it's kind of like it's just too much of a chore to catch like 800 of them. But back in the day, catching 150 was doable, and I did it.
I will say I did like that they brought it down to at least 400 in the Sword and Shield to get your shiny charm, opposed to like X and Y. It's like catch all the Pokemon here and get all the Pokemon from Kanto as well. How do I do that? Oh, you need to get the Pokebank and play the other games, and then like put them in the Pokebank and then send them to yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Just give me the fucking shiny charm.
Yeah, or you can trade with people from Japan or Korea.
Yeah, it's like, just fuck you, game.
Yeah, it's just just like I just want to do it all myself with two Game Boys and a link cable.
That's all I want to do. Why can't I do that?
So special.
So, I guess from one of mine, yeah, I'm gonna throw this back to when we were in high school. I have to go with DDR. DDR Max 2.
Yeah.
To be specific, because that one was the one you were able to easily get on PlayStation, and we all had like little pads to play it with, and then like main event opened up, and then we all started going there and getting good at it. But the part that I remember the most about this was the fact that we played so much that we somehow convinced the school to let us have a DDR club.
Yeah.
And
That
on
happened.
Fridays
That
we
happened.
could bring in our PlayStations and our pads and the games, and we would set up in the fucking cafeteria, and we'd play DDR.
Yeah. That's legit. That's a
We
legit
had a
story.
decent amount
Yeah.
of we had a decent amount of members in that club too.
Yeah, we had people joining that club, and like it was
Yeah.
a legit thing.
Yeah. I put that on my college resume.
Nice.
Like co-founded a club that ended up having like so many members. Yep.
It
Like-
was there for a while too. It was there for a while too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like we were all a couple years out of high school by the time your brother went to high school, CK, and he's like, oh yeah, that's still there. I'm like, what? Did you say
Yeah,
that?"
yeah, he did.
Wow. That okay. I didn't know it was there for that long. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
satisfying to know. Like
Mhm.
it was us, James, Chris Sneed, like we all got together and we're like, hey, let's make a fucking DDR club. And the school was like, how do you want to do this? It's like, well, it's like exercise and it's exercise and eye coordination and stuff like that. And they're just like, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, that's good.
That was, yeah, I
That's-
just,
Yep.
the fact
That's
that we made a club, like all three of us had a part in that one. Like that was some good shit right there. Like high school DDR club. And I remember my sign language teacher at one point was like walking by and was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, I started a club and it's for DDR. And she's like, how does it work? And I started telling her how like you watch the arrows and you hit them at a certain point to the beat of the songs and things like that. And she was just like, okay, that's pretty neat. Like she'd never heard of it before. She'd never seen it. And as someone that deals with the deaf community a lot, she was like just very fascinated by how like visually appealing it was, and like how it's like, oh, watching for certain timings and things like that. Like she was very intrigued by it.
Yeah, that's fascinating considering it's like a music and rhythm game.
But if you like
That's
put on the
really
bass
cool.
enough, like you could feel the bass, so you could feel
Uh-huh.
the rhythm of what you're needing. So I feel like that'd be really cool. Like to
Yeah, that is. That's phenomenal.
so that was just one of my little. Oh, that was my moments.
That was a good one.
Mhm.
Back to you. Other way. There we go. Still gotta figure out which way to point on camera.
So this is my last one, and it's in Dead Space 2. And this one was with you, DJ. And this one we were maybe under the influence of something, but we were playing in your garage. You had to set up in your garage. We're playing in there, and it's like it was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., some god awful hour, pitch black. The house is, we're playing in the dark. It's a scary game, and we're like, okay, we just got done doing something really. I don't remember which part it was on, but it was a really intense moment in the game. You're like, okay, I need something to drink. So we both decided to go in your room.
I think
or
we
in
just.
your
I think
house.
we got past the screaming baby things.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. When you first go through the
Like,
daycare, or
yeah.
whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're like, okay, we need something to drink. So we paused the game, and when we first started, everybody was home. When we paused the game and opened the door, the house is pitch black. There's nobody home. And there's some blue light coming down the hallway, and there's really creepy music playing. And so I was like, well, I'm not going in there. I just pushed you in front of me, and I'm like, I got my hands like on your back. I'm basically pushing you down the hallway into the room. we get maybe 2 steps from the door to actually look inside. I'm like, the fuck are we doing? Like, I'm yelling, and DJ, you scream. I just poked my head in the room. It was I think it was your baby sister's mobile had gone off. It
My
just turned
niece.
on.
Yeah,
Oh.
my baby niece. She was like, maybe not even a year old at that point. But yeah, they'd all left. I don't remember where they went, but I just remember, yeah, it was dark, and like that blue light emanated like across the hall, and it was just like, we've been playing this game. We know what this means. Not today. Not today.
I just remember like we got like I said, like 2 steps from I was like, I know what it is. You go, Jesus. It's like, I mean, that one's half related to the game, but still, I can't play that game without thinking about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, CK, do you care if I piggyback off that one?
No, go for it. Go for it.
So one that I have was with the Snow Sheep as well, because at one point, like when I came back to live with my mom, I had to live in the garage for a little bit, so I kind of made space. I made all this I made a nice little little cozy place to play video games as well.
You had a good setup in there, man.
I thought so. Well, it got a little hot, but I could deal with that with fans. But we were playing Resident Evil 0 on the GameCube when it got remade, or no, when it came out for that game, or for that system, and it was when we were first kind of turning off the lights in the garage, seeing what it was like to play a scary fucking game with the lights off at nighttime, and what do you know? It's fucking terrifying. We were like getting to a point where it was getting really intense in the game, and something fell in the garage, and we fucking squealed like small children because we thought we were dying. Like, that was it. It was game over. We were done. Like, we were playing Resident Evil. Whatever we were fighting was behind us, and it was killing us. Like, that was it. We're game over. Nothing we can do. No med packs. We're done.
It was a similar situation where some big fight just happened. It was calm, and like you said, it just like nope.
Nope. It's like, oh, why a thing? Why did it have to happen that way?
Oh my God, I had forgotten about that.
Yeah, it was that. Oof, that led into the Dead Space one, and it was just that garage. It had some scary moments. Like, it was fucking terrifying to play games in a pitch black garage, and all you're getting the light from is just the TV screen. Ugh.
Oh,
So yeah.
so much fun.
Because you were talking about the garage, I had to piggyback off that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was great.
So much fun. Would do again.
Would do again. Did you have any other CK, or did that finish your list? Because you had like two other honorable mentions.
My last one was just kind of like I guess it was like the generic one, is kind of like just getting a platinum trophy, or kind of my first platinum trophy. So it doesn't involve any like scariness or horror games, but I don't know if you follow us, you may know my love for trophies and trophy hunting and platinum collecting, but yeah, so I just love getting platinum trophies. It's just like such an accomplishment. And then my very first one was actually Rock Band 2, so
oh, was it really?
Told earlier, contributed to it. Yeah, and then so that was great because like I remember getting it, and then I had like 5 people in my room, because the very last trophy I got was like I think it was getting 1 million points in a song, and that means you had to have the full band going.
Oh yeah.
So like I had like 5 different people in the room. Like I think I had my brother, one of my brother's friends, one of my other friends, and then I had some other people I can't remember. I don't know if either of y'all were in there, but
I don't think for the first one, but after that we've millioned a few other songs after that.
yeah, I was gonna say, I know y'all definitely contributed to that platinum, but that was my first platinum, and then like literally like 2 days after that, I got the platinum for Infamous 1.
Ooh, nice.
And that, I guess that kindled my love. But yeah, just that feeling, and you know it's coming, and when it comes, you just get up and give that like Tiger Woods fist pump. But it's just the best, because it's like I don't know, you put in the work and you get the reward, and that's it's not always the case in other aspects of life, but it's just one of my favorite moments in gaming, and that's just kind of something I always strive for in most of the games I play, is to try and get the platinum.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never been much of a platinum hunter myself, but like it does feel good to play like the games for like a long period of time and get to a point where it's just like I look at it and I'm like, "Oh, I am literally like 2 trophies away."
Yeah.
Well, might as well knock this out cuz yeah, I think I have maybe like 2 platinums maybe. But like I don't know. Like good on you
Yeah,
for like wanting to go for those.
there's a few platinums that I'm pretty proud of. Like I think my most proud one is probably Diablo 3,
Nice.
only because of the hardcore trophy. Is you have to reach level 70 on a hardcore character. In a hardcore character, like you die once, you never play that character again.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa,
Yeah.
permadeath.
Can't say I've ever played
Permadeath.
Diablo 3, but Jesus, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in a game like Diablo, that can be pretty tedious.
Oh my gosh, I'd be like
Oof.
save spamming, like I took 3 steps, time to save. I opened the door, time to save.
Jeez, that takes Nuzlocking to like a whole new level.
Yeah, dude. Charge
It can be a
Doctor's
lot of
like,
fun, though, too.
Charge Doctor's like, I think I have my new obsession.
Hey, I'll play it with you, man. I love that game.
Oh man, I guess I should have put some Nuzlocks on here. I didn't think about that. Oh well. I guess
Yeah, I'm down for some honorable mentions.
because I do have
I guess-
one more. I had one that I've saved for last, specifically, and it was when CK and I first played Dead Space, the very first one.
You know this one.
We all lived this moment. We've all played games like anyone that's played horror games before Dead Space. You have a sense of safety when you go into an elevator or you go to a room that has like certain music. Like you feel safe there. Like you know nothing's gonna get you because the game is programmed that way. Well, when we're playing Dead Space, the first time the fucking alien thingies show up, you run away from them, you run all the way down the hallway, you get in the elevator, you slam the button, it closes the door on its fucking face, and you're like, yes, I got away. And then this fucking thing sticks its arms through the elevator door, rips that shit open, and is just in there, and like I
Yeah.
physically dropped my controller, and CK is just like, ah!
Yeah.
And like after the thing closed and killed it, I paused it and I was like, I need a moment. I need a
Yeah.
moment. Like, oh my god, that moment I will always remember, just like how terrified CK and I were when this thing just ripped the fucking door open. We were just like, no!
That was, yeah.
Oh, that part. Ugh. So good. Like, good on the creators. I'm glad they did that. But fuck you guys for creating that. Because
Yeah.
that part
Oh,
was
God.
woo-wee.
Yeah, you ruined elevators for us.
Well, it's funny because like that's like the only time that happens in that game. Like all the other elevators are safe.
Except for the large one that's dropping you down and those things jump in on you.
But yeah, that would like when I first played the game, I was like, I kind of expected that. I'm like, well, it's an open top elevator.
Yeah, because
Obviously something's coming down at me.
Halo had done something
Yeah.
similar with the flood when you're going down, so
Yeah.
that
I
was at least
remember
open.
There's a good like making of the Dead Space games, and even
Oh.
the creator, when he was talking about it, he goes, I wanted that first elevator. I wanted there to be a scare there because I wanted you to feel safe.
That piece of shit.
What Well, it worked.
Well, good job, you motherfucker. You succeeded.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
job.
I was like, hey, I was like, nice. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's blah. No
Oh,
bueno.
this is why I love gaming.
Same. So I think that actually covers my entire list.
Yeah, that covered mine.
Yeah, we're right at an hour, so.
Oh
good
shit,
on
yeah,
us.
we are. Yeah. High five, team. Psh.
Yeah.
Yay. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me for this. It's really been a lot of fun having you guys here, and thank y'all for giving me the idea to do this as well. Because I know y'all were like, "Hey, we should do this." It's like, yeah, we fucking should.
Yeah.
So
Keep doing it.
hell yeah, I'm down. Keep doing this.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm gonna start trying to do some interviews coming up here soon. I'm gonna start trying to do interview streamers here as well. So if either one of you wants to join me, kind of like how Conan has his buddy and so things like that.
Andy.
And there we go. That was the name. I was like, I can't fucking think of his name, but I'm just gonna move on. But yeah, one of y'all could be like my Andy, and yeah, I'm gonna be just asking streamers questions about like what's some of their favorite games, like what are their plans for the future, what are they looking into streaming as new games come out, is anyone what game are they interested in the list that's coming out and things like that. So stay tuned for that. I'll be posting things on that, and if y'all too want to again join, just let me know and I can extend the couch to see people accordingly. There we go. Words, they have meaning. But everyone, thank you so much. If you missed today's episode, it's going to be on YouTube here in a little bit, so just wait for the link and I'll post it on Twitter, which is right down below my little desk if you want to follow me on Twitter. So everyone, all you lurkers, peoples, and bots, thank you for joining us, and we will catch y'all next time.